What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
In their 2025 debut and their SEC opener, South Carolina dominates, and en route to beating the hell out of Mizzou, they also helped Coach Staley pick up her 200th career SEC win. Major, another accomplishment, another check mark on a legendary coaching career so far at South Carolina, man. The champs keep on winning, and Staley keeps on elevating the game. It was a great team effort, man. I will say this was close for about a quarter and a half, and then South Carolina outscored Mizzou like 42-20 over the next like two quarters. It got ugly. It got ugly really fast and turned into a complete blowout. Love what we saw defensively. Malaysia Fulwiley, man, really might be one of the best shot blocking, if not the best shot blocking guards in the country, bro. Between her and Flage, like, they are throwing into the stands. But she was incredible. They were aggressive. I think it was promising. Adele Tack, 7 points, career high for her. She looked aggressive, using her size. They really, in the second half of this game, made it a pretentious effort to just pound the ball inside and use their size to outmatch an undersized Missouri team, and they had no chance. Mizzou had no chance of stopping these bigs from South Carolina. Joyce Edwards was out there getting busy as well early in the contest, man. They were getting all the paint touches they wanted, and they forced a lot of turnovers, man, just with smothering defense on ball, especially on the perimeter. I think Missouri did a good job initially of hitting South Carolina with some backdoor cuts as they were playing a little over-aggressive. But, of course, they adjusted and came out and just put the stranglehold on Missouri and made every possession tough. Sometimes, they barely got the ball across half court, man. South Carolina is absolutely etched in. I still got UCLA as the top of the top, the cream of the crop right now, but South Carolina, absolutely. It looks like these two could be a rematch in the NCAA championship game, man, because South Carolina, the depth, at one point, their bench was outscoring Mizzou 24-3. You might be able to keep up with that first five, but that second five is going to wear you down. The way that Coach Staley just continues to throw waves of bodies and fresh legs at teams, eventually you're going to get worn down. You're going to be a little bit slower getting back on defense, and that's when they absolutely snatch your soul in transition. South Carolina picked up the win, 31-point win deficit, 83-52. They shot 47.4% from the field while holding the Tigers to 31.6%. Three-point shooting was atrocious for both sides. That's definitely something they're going to want to see an improvement on. Pow, Tessa Johnson, we're not as effective shooting the rock. They got a lot of open looks, though, I will say. Raven Johnson missed a couple as well. But they definitely had some really good looks, and those shots will fall. They stayed aggressive, getting to the free throw line for 32 attempts, knocked down 25 of them. They dominate the glass with that deep front court. 52 total rebounds, just eating up the glass all night compared to 30 rebounds for Mizzou. 34 defensive rebounds. Please. 8 assists. You want to see more assists, but, it was a lot of ISO buckets at times. It was a lot of transition buckets. And they definitely stayed aggressive getting to the free throw line as well, like I mentioned. But, you want to see double-digit assists as a team. 6 blocks will get the job done anytime, though. And you talk about a total team effort of just throwing shots, hosting a block party, and throwing shots into the stands. 5 steals, only 13 turnovers. They tied with turnovers. They forced 13 turnovers for Mizzou as well. But I think just being super aggressive and getting Missouri in foul trouble was a big difference in this game. Some of their best players, some of their top bigs, their inside presence was really hindered by foul trouble throughout this contest. But leading the way, Malaysia Fulwiley, we mentioned, 17 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. She's had some up and down performances, but when she's locked in and she's given free reign with the basketball, we've seen that she is one of the most exciting and electrifying players in the country, a natural scorer from anywhere on the floor, but also capable of being a playmaker and setting up her teammates, man. She was really good on the defensive side, too. Love the energy she played with. Joyce Edwards, 9 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds for the freshman. We didn't see Maddie McDaniel, man. I don't know if she's hurt or if she just didn't play in this game. But she was out of this one. But Joyce Edwards played incredible. Adele Tack, 9 points, 6 boards. Her best game by far in a Gamecocks jersey. So the freshman still getting it done. Tahina Powell had 11 points, 2 rebounds. Speaking of underclassmen, Tessa Johnson, 10 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Super sophomores, Johnson, Full Wiley getting it done. The future is obviously bright, but so is the present. Ashlyn Watkins with one of her better games of the year. Matt, coming up both sides, just dominant, man. 11 points, 1 assist, 11 rebounds. And we know Coach Don Staley has really challenged her to step up her offensive game and really expand the offense. And I think we saw a little bit of that. Her shooting the mid-range a little bit, attacking more off the dribble, using that athletic ability. I think we saw a lot of that tonight. So I thought it was impressive and a very good sign. Very quiet night for Chloe Kitts. 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Kind of an off-shooting night, but also they didn't really need her. Like everybody else was kind of getting busy. So we're not going to sweat that. And then you look at it, Sanaya Fagan, 4 points, 2 rebounds for her. And Miriam Dowdham got in late, got a point in there, touched the box score. Raven Johnson, 7 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. But not a whole lot of assists, man. Chloe Kitts, for her efforts, did tie for second on the team with 2 assists behind Malaysia Full Wiley, man. But yeah, Breezy Hall, 2 points, 7 rebounds. Balanced effort, multiple double-digit scores in this contest. Not just a pretty good performance, dominant performance, honestly. First game in SEC play. We know South Carolina is one of the most battle-tested teams in the country, and they still have some big matchups. I mean, Texas, Oklahoma, both these LSU. These will be some big matchups. Ole Miss, like at Tennessee. SEC has like 5 teams ranked in the top 10 right now. It's crazy how deep this conference is, and I think hands down they're the best conference in the NCAA in college hoops right now. It's going to be a gauntlet, and whoever comes out is going to be battle tested. But those games that I mentioned, Tennessee, Ole Miss, LSU, of course Texas twice, Oklahoma, those are going to be some games that really bring out the best in South Carolina, I think, and we'll get to continue to see what they're truly made of, building that resume. But they are battle tested. They've played multiple top 10 teams, multiple AP ranked opponents, and since that loss to UCLA, they've been smacking heads. They've been blowing everybody out. Outside of Duke, every game has pretty much been a straight blowout. They're sharing the basketball. Still, I think, searching for a true offensive identity, but tonight I think we saw what that could be, and that's just whoever is the big in the post pounded it inside, because they all can get a bucket, as we're seeing. But I think defense is going to turn into a lot of offense, continue to turn into a lot of offense. One of the best transition teams with bigs that run the floor extremely well, with guards that keep their heads up and advance the basketball. We're seeing South Carolina kind of figure it out game by game, it feels like. But depth, energy, effort, talent, all things this team possesses, man. So we'll continue to see them grow as a unit. I still don't think they're playing their best basketball yet, but they are doing some really good things, and they are smacking everybody right now. It's definitely getting spooky in Columbia. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, though, about this performance tonight. Holler at me. Definitely want to see better three-point shooting, but overall, great effort on both ends. Great effort on the glass, getting back to South Carolina basketball, pounding that glass, pounding the paint, and just overmatching with sheer size and physicality in the SEC, and they're gonna need it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That's a wrap for us. Until next time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Join our memberships. We got exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. And also follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. That is a wrap for us. Until next time, we out.